Hello, living in Boulder, November 27th, 2018. I think the last time I did a vlog was yesterday morning. I got up and it was before I rode. So yeah, I rode for 4 hours and 20 minutes day before yesterday. And then the last time I did a video was yesterday morning. And I think I lost some brain cells since the last time I did a video, so it'd be hard to remember exactly. think I think I just got started writing as soon as I could. But I think I had to do some stuff first. But yeah, so I was writing and I managed to ride about 2.5 hours. But before I was done writing, I um, I suddenly got like at first I had the fans on and I was sweating and everything, but then I got cold and I started getting cold really fast. So I turned all the fans off and then I put all my clothes on. I put my leg warmers on and my arm warmers on and an extra jersey on, and I put my heater right next to me and turned it on to maximum. And I kept riding and then I was at a good temperature. And but then I just ran out of energy. I just I just couldn't I couldn't keep the pedals going. I just felt like falling asleep. And that's the last stream that I did. And so I went because I think the general rule of thumb for me right now is that I can ride about 4.5 or 5 hours before I'm gonna bonk. And at that point, I'm gonna have to eat or stop riding and eat. So, but I can't eat and ride at the same time because I'll barf. So I got off and I wanted to get like something tasty, so I went down and I got a sandwich at the sandwich shop, a big like foot longer, and then I got another pin, smoke pin, but I don't think the battery's charged because it doesn't work. I haven't had a chance to plug it in yet. Um, so yeah, so then I came home and I ate the sandwich and it took me forever to eat the sandwich. So I was just sitting there and I think like listening to music and smoking weed and just eating the sandwich. And then when I was done with the sandwich, I kind of had a second wind. So I got on the bike and, oh no, no, I got suited up. I got suited up in all my clothing, my leg warmers, shorts, arm warmers, two jerseys. Oh yeah, and the hat, the cap on top of it, and have the heater there. And figured I'd call my fiance right before I ride just to tell her not call me, but we ended up talking for 2 hours, so I didn't go riding. So yeah, I talked until like midnight or whatever. So that must have been like 10 at night or something. I don't know. But anyways, I have a good night's sleep, and I was planning on riding today because I felt fine. Oh, because yesterday one of the things that I did was I made I made the video about Greek city states versus American states, and so I felt good. That was between my two rides. That was after my first ride when I was eating the sandwich. And yeah, so I was planning on being able to maybe ride like 5 hours today, right? You ride all day long, and so I slept in, and I think I don't know what time it was. It's kind of late morning or whatever, and so then I opened my eyes, and freaking everything is zooming from right to left so fast that I could barely tell that it was the outside world. I had to focus to then find that it was what I was looking at in my room, but it was going so fast I couldn't zero in on. So I just closed my eyes and I think I was on my back, and I moved on my back, and every time I moved I feel like barfing. So I think I got to the bathroom and I dry heaved a bunch of times until I started barfing up with white foam because I was driving like 50 times. But I could feel that I'm cut. Like I'm more firm now and lost fat from that just those 2 days. but but I was like stumbling and my balance was off, and so I got back to bed, and I think I laid on my stomach because I couldn't move around. Because if I move, I was dizzy for like a really long time, and that made me feel like barfing. And at one point, when I was laying on my back, I looked at my TV, and my TV because was just moving from right to left really fast, so fast I could barely zero in on it or notice it was even my TV. And so I laid out to sleep again. So I was on my belly, and I'm sleeping on my belly, and I feel really, really nauseous, vertigo, and so I want to smoke some weed because I hadn't smoked weed all day, and I figured that would help me with my vertigo, or make it more pleasant just laying there with my eyes closed on my stomach. And my weed's right up here at the top of this table. So I get on my knees, and I think I got on my hands, and then I push myself up so I can get on my hands and knees so I can grab the marijuana. Next thing I know, I'm flying through the air, naked, like feeling all the air, hitting all my air follicles. And then I felt myself crashing against this table and sent it flying into the closet. And then I was laying on my back, and I didn't know what was going on. Like I forgot where I was and like where was going on. And then I felt that I was on the floor, and so I got up and I got back on my belly and went back to sleep and closed my eyes for like another few hours. And then I went to the bathroom again and dry heaved another 50 times. So then my roommate banged on the door and was wondering if I was okay and offered to make me a tea, but then found out there was no tea. That would have been nice to have a tea. So then I just got back on my belly, and I was laying on my belly. And then I smoked weed. I reached up really slowly and I got the weed, and I smoked like a 10 or 15 hits or whatever, and that made things better laid down. And then I felt a little bit better, and so then I figured if I could see if I could go up and make the video. So then I got up and I put the table back together, and I got my computer, and I got the microphone and plugged it up, and I did my video. What the hell? Is this thing still recording? God damn it, I opened up my eyes and the whole thing was asleep. My computer doesn't really usually do that. Okay, good, thank God. All right, I'm gonna go back to sleep, and hopefully tomorrow everything will be okay. I hope I didn't have a stroke or something. Okay, peace out.